Hey everyone, welcome back to another New World video. I hope that everybody is having an absolutely fantastic day and a good start to the weekend as well. Anyway, I just want to bring a short video to you guys, or at least I'm going to try to keep it as short and sweet as I possibly can. But you guys saw the title. It's a way to actually make a little bit of extra money if you guys need any type of coin here in New World, as the market seemed to have been crashing. So if you guys need some ideas of what to look for on the markets, then you guys should check out my video that I did about a week ago. I'll try to remember to put it in the description down below, but it was actually released last Saturday about what things I identify on the market to start dabbling into if I need to make some coin. And we're actually going to go ahead and cover one of those specific items that any player, regardless of your level, will be able to go ahead and do. It just might take a little bit of time to get to that specific location, but it is in a starter area. Now, one thing that the reason that I'm actually kind of recovering this, because I made a video kind of talking about the specific item before, and it honestly hasn't crashed the market since, at least not on my server yet. I'd be kind of curious to see what other servers are like, but the only way to know that is if you guys leave comments down below. So anyway, one of the changes in 0.0.4 or 1.0.4 says that they removed the Everfall starting beach to funnel brand new players to the other 3 locations to increase the probability of brand new players and friends being able to start together. Now, I started at the Everfall beach location, so I guess there's some nostalgia going on there. So that kind of works out for me that I didn't get put into different areas, because I really don't like the other starting areas, to be completely honest. Now, maybe that's just me being my opinion, but I liked the starting area that I was at, and I've been all to the other starting areas, and I'm not a fan of Monarch Bluffs starting location at all. I don't like it. I've been to Windsward a couple times just for some very specific items, but we're not going to really talk about that in today's video. You guys want to know how to make money and what item to focus on, and that is garlic. So obviously you guys know that we're going to be talking a little bit about Everfall, the starting beach, garlic. Hopefully that kind of makes sense of where we're going in today's video. And you can see that right here in Everfall, we can actually sell garlic for $23 per item. Now, what I find a little bit more interesting, at least on my server specifically, is that basically the only 2 locations that you're going to find garlic is in Everfall and also in Windsward. Now, there is one person selling it in Brightwood, and that is it. And that is out of all the different locations, and there's only 1 page of total garlic being sold. Now, a majority of these are just a handful of items, but then there are a couple people that are selling 300, 100, 112. So there is a little bit of competition, but not a lot. Now, especially on servers that have a tier 5 kitchen that is a long way away from the Everfall starting location, you guys might want to take some of the garlic there and post it for a ridiculous price. Now, I'm not saying charge people hundreds of dollars, because they will fast travel for it, but say Everfall is the $23. You can probably get away with selling garlic at a tier 5 location that people are using. Obviously, if it's not a place that people are using at all, then don't do this. But say you could turn around and sell it for like $35, $40 per garlic and make an absolute killing from that. Now, I do know that there are other servers that are out there that are selling this for an incredible amount of money, like 3 times, 4 times higher than what the server that I play on is selling it for. And that is absolutely fantastic for you guys. But I don't know what other people are out there as far as the servers go, what the prices are. So if you guys could leave a comment and let me know what your garlic prices are on your specific server, that would be absolutely amazing if you guys would go ahead and do that, because I am very curious. But anyway, now that you guys kind of know the money behind it, I can tell you that I sold hundreds of these garlic, because it takes literally no time to go in and collect these. And on top of that, you're going to get a whole bunch of hyssop, you're going to get sage, you're going to get parsley, you're going to get a lot of other things with it. And also in the Everfall starting location, you can find a lot of boars in the area. I don't think that they've actually removed them, but you can get rawhide, and you can also get pork in that area too. Plus, along the way, and even down in that location, there's iron ore that you guys can go ahead and collect. And for the most part, that's about it. There is some berries, and from time to time they do go ahead and sell. So if we kind of take a look at berry, we don't want blueberry. I think it's just berries. Yeah, so they're selling, I mean, the cheapest is 99 cents, which is still pretty good because you're going to pick up hundreds of these things along the way as well. And then the other really good berry is the blueberry, and I've got a couple of really good locations for that. But you're actually making more. I think the last time that I sold this and also the berries, I think the berries were like at $1.50, and the blueberries were well over $1. So it really just kind of depends on the server that you're at for them. So if you guys want to know about locations for these items, then make sure that you guys go and leave comments down below. But anyway, let's go and take a look at the map so you guys can kind of show you guys where to go. You're going to want to start out just going a little bit south of Everfall. There's a big tree just right outside of Everfall starting location, or the town, the settlement itself. And you can get herbs right there. Right in the middle of this area, Amber Wood here, you can actually find a ton of herbs. There's like 3 or 4 different patches that you guys can go ahead and grab, and then just a little bit over here on the other side of this farmstead. Now if you guys go a little bit northwest, you guys can actually go up to this farm here and find a whole bunch of herbs up in this location. However, I don't really like to go up here very often because you kind of get trapped and you have to come back this way. I mean, you have to anyway, but there's significantly more at the Everfall starting location, or what was the Everfall starting location, because there are probably about 8 to 10 patches of herbs that you guys can actually just go in a big circle around and grab. So you're going to come down this main path, head west out of Everfall, and then kind of come to the right and veer off. Otherwise, if you go straight here, you're going to go out to Monarch's Bluffs. So you come into this location and then either go right or left and then just go in a circle. And typically by the time that you get to the location that you had started at the very front of it, whatever way the direction that you went in to begin with, it should hopefully start repopulating. And if it doesn't, because it does happen once you kind of get in a routine of where all the herbs are actually at in that area, then just hunt a little bit of the boars that are in the area, and you're going to get that rawhide and that pork, which will also sell. Now, neither one of those sell for an incredible amount of money, because the primary one that you're going to be going after is the garlic, but you can make some extra money nonetheless. And like I said, along the way and even down in this location, you guys can find iron ore. So just make sure that you guys are grabbing that whenever is possible. Obviously the herbs will regenerate and repopulate way quicker than the iron ore will, so it probably won't be, you know, except for every like 15 minutes you'll be able to grab yourself, for 10 minutes or so you'll be able to grab some iron ore. So obviously the dominant factor here is working on collecting those herbs. But that really is everything that I wanted to be able to cover in this video for you guys today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.